change something. Finishing. Again. There we go. Okay. Okay, hey everybody, I'm Casey, and tonight I am going to be finishing Nancy Drew, Secret of the Old Clock. I keep wanting to say Secret of Shadow Ranch, I don't know why. Christine, hey, welcome to the stream, glad you can make it. I don't know if I don't know if I should say this. Black Rose, hey, welcome to the stream, glad you can make it. So, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kick myself horribly for saying this, so, little known fact, little, announcement here, Casey is actually not my name. I don't know if y'all have ever heard that. When I was playing with my brother, he called me by my real name. So, and to be honest, this is Casey. That's why I never mentioned her name whenever I talked about my family's pets. So, yeah, KB Casey is actually the beginning of my email. So, and I just kept it. And from the moment I started playing, everybody started calling me Casey. So, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll just, who cares? So, yeah, there's actually points when I was streaming when my mom would put her in my office with me because she had to go do something. And there was one point where she was getting into something, and I was streaming, and I said, oh, Casey! And then I went, mute. So, yeah. This is Casey. Yeah. There's going to be a pop-up storm again. So I brought her down here because she's really terrified of storms. Here. Also, I have the blanket here. Do you want to help me play Nancy Drew? Sit down, little mutt. Just lick my arm. There's a mic there. Get comfortable. No? Get comfortable. Turn off virus protection. Virus protection is turned off. Tap or click. Okay, I don't care. Sit down. She will not stay. Gosh, I am burning up for some reason. Okay. But I'll not show you all my real name. Okay, who's ready to finish Nancy Drew, Secret of the Clock? I keep wanting to say Secret of Shadow Ranch. Oh. This is so cute. You can just see her ears. That's cute. Okay. Atta girl. Okay, last night we got to this point in the game, and why am I not hearing anything? Trying to get to the walkthrough I have on here. Should have got my glasses down. This is really hard. So how's the my voice and everything? Hey, calm down. Calm down, you little butthead. Okay. Ooh, thingamajig. Ordered new quartz from Chromemeister Crystal Company. Paid $4.74. Highway robbery. Delivery to take 6 weeks. Here. Is there? My dog is making me move. She always does that. Thanks, guys. this on Twitch. Come on. There we go. Okay. Have Waddell cut the blank. He did a swell job last time.
Maybe I should ask Richard Topham if this crystal ever got delivered.
Gosh, I am burning up. Gosh, even my cheeks are pink. Oh, crud. Hey, Christy, do you still have that stuff written down?
I've seen these symbols before. They were in that newspaper story about hobos.
About the telepathic whatever thing? Because I'm about to go do that. I don't want to do this.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Now what?
Well.
Josiah ordered something from the Krollmeister Crystal Company just before he passed away. Do you know if it ever arrived?
You must be talking about that chunk of quartz that came last winter. I still have it right here. Why?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm a rock collector. Do you think I could have it?
Perhaps we can work something out. You see, amazing as this is going to sound, I am able to project my thoughts into another person's brain.
No.
Is that so?
The only problem is, not everyone has the intellectual capacity to receive my thoughts. But since you have already demonstrated a high level of intelligence, yes, you may very well be the ideal subject.
Me? Really?
You are going to help me prove that I am telepathic. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to shuffle a deck which contains 5 sets of these cards. Then I'm going to turn my back, draw a card, look at it, and start transmitting my thoughts. When you receive my thoughts, you will identify the card I'm looking at. Once you correctly identify 5 cards in a row, I'll give you that piece of quartz.
But what if I can't do it?
Just stay focused on the cards and my superior brain power will do the rest. Very well, let's begin. What card am I looking at?
What card am I looking at? What card am I looking at?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Wrong. Here's another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
Wrong.
This one?
No. Try again. Can you tell me what card this is?
This one.
Wonderful. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
This one?
Very good. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I holding?
I think it's this one.
Wonderful. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
I think it's this one.
Wrong.
Wrong. Here's another. What card am I holding?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
This one?
Yes. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
I think it's this one.
Very good.
Oh my gosh. Whenever he picks up a particular card, he always says the same thing.
Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I holding?
You're not being very helpful, Laurel. Okay, here. Steve can help me. Okay. What card am I holding? You don't want help. Okay. Okay,
This one.
You go, girl. Here's another. This is which card?
This one?
That's not right. Here's another. This is which card?
This one.
Yes. Here's another. This is which card?
This one?
Marvelous. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
This one.
Very good. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I looking at?
I think it's this one.
Marvelous. Here's another. Can you tell me what card this is?
Can you tell me what card this is?
I think it's this one.
Wrong. Here's another.
Dang it.
What card am I holding?
This one?
Wrong. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
This one.
That's not right. Here's another. What card is this?
This one?
Wrong. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
He's like such a jerk. It's like wrong. It's like,
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I looking at?
stars.
This one.
Wonderful. Here's another. This is which card?
Plus sign. Which card?
This one.
Yes. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
Help! Thinking. Thinking. I just know this one.
This one.
That's not right. Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
Wrong. Here's another. This is which card?
This one.
Wrong.
I wonder, could he be telling me what card he's picking up by which question he asks me?
Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I looking at?
This one.
You go, girl. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
Concentrating. Plus sign.
This one.
That's not right.
Dang it! I got
Here's another. Tell me, what card is this?
got confused.
This one.
That's not right. Here's another. What card am I holding?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. Can you tell me what card this is?
This one.
Very good. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. Which card am I thinking of?
I think it's this one.
Wonderful. Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
Is that the one he just asked?
This one.
Marvelous. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
What's wrong, little girl? What's wrong? Isn't that the one he just asked? I can't remember. Don't worry, it's just them upstairs. It's okay. You're okay. I can't remember. Yeah, no, that's what I love. That's how I got through it like 3 times.
This one.
Wonderful. Here's another. What card am I looking at?
star.
I think it's this one.
Marvelous. Here's another. What card am I looking at?
This one?
Very good. You did it. Well, actually, I did it. But in any case, thank you for your assistance. Here's the piece of crystal that Josiah ordered. Take it. You've earned it. Well, actually, I earned it, but let's not quibble.
Thank you, Black Rose, for helping me, and Christy. Yeah, I don't think it would have. I think it's different on senior mode because the things are harder. Yeah.
But Mr. Topham, you didn't really. I'm afraid that subconsciously you may have.
Yes?
Never mind.
Do you need anything else?
Do I have to talk to him about, a bunch of stuff? Or can I just go?
Do you by any chance know who Marcel is?
Marcel was what Josiah called his favorite hat.
His hat? The man named his hat?
He loved that hat, so to him, naming it made perfect sense.
What do you think happened to the key to Josiah's safe deposit box?
Josiah no doubt lost it. He had a terrible memory, poor fellow.
What do you think is in the safe deposit box?
No doubt it's filled with the same thing as this house. Junk. But if it's junk, why haven't I gotten rid of it, you may well ask. Well, I know it's silly to hang on to Josiah's things, but he was a wonderful man, you see, and I just don't have the heart to get rid of them. Too sentimental for my own good, I guess.
Do you still have Marcel?
No, as a matter of fact, I gave that hat to Gloria Crandall. She said she was fond of the old fellow and wanted something to remember him by, although I suspect the real reason she wanted that hat was to see if he'd stashed any money in it.
It was nice talking to you.
I knew you were going to say that. A little psychic humor.
I think when I kissed her, I got some her fur on my lips.
Oh, Nancy, I'm afraid there's been more trouble.
Trouble?
It's Emily. Oh, this is silly. I'm her guardian. I should just make her sell this place. She's only 17, for Pete's sakes. She should be out meeting boys and going to parties, not trying to run a business.
Miss Willoughby, what happened?
Just go ask her, and make her tell you everything.
You shouldn't start a conversation with that and end it like that. It's awful.
Jane told you, didn't she?
What happened?
That picture on the wall over there? I saw it move. I was just sitting here and it moved all by itself. I saw it move. I really did. Last week, a book fell off the shelf for no reason. And before that, I heard these weird noises. And almost every day I hear a voice, like a whisper, coming out of nowhere. Jane thinks it's nerves, but I don't want to talk about this. Did you see Jim Archer?
I'm afraid I don't have very good news.
The jewelry wasn't insured?
Your mom dropped the insurance in order to save money for...
Shh! Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Shh! Nothing. I'm going to have to sell the inn, aren't I?
You know, it's possible, just possible, that the will that was found was not the will Josiah wrote.
You mean he may have left us money after all? No, that's wishful thinking. And I refuse to get my hopes up again because they'll probably just get dashed again. Listen, I feel bad enough that you drove all the way out here for nothing. Maybe you should just go home.
What is it?
Would you mind if I stayed for a while?
No, but I really don't feel like being sociable right now. There's nothing for you to do.
I'd like to see if Josiah hid a second will somewhere.
What are you? Some kind of Sam Spade?
Well, just because I've never solved a mystery before doesn't mean I can't. Anyway, there's no harm in trying, right? Who knows? I might turn out to be good at it.
Be my guest.
Gosh, I'm cold. It's like 57 today, and like last week my dad and I shoveled our driveway.
Did Josiah ever say anything about hiding his will somewhere?
No, but he was always hiding stuff. I know because he was always writing reminders to himself about how to find it. But whenever the subject of his will came up, he'd just say he was happy knowing we were going to be happy when he passed on. Time will tell. That's all he'd say.
Do you have any idea where Josiah may have hidden a safe deposit box key?
He could have hidden it anywhere. He always said his favorite hiding place was right under people's noses.
Would you happen to know where your mother put Josiah's favorite hat?
Look in the drawer right below me. That's where all Mom's mementos are.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe this is the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
Maybe.
Is this your sewing machine?
Actually, that belonged to my mom. She and Jane used to be dressmakers. Mom was going to teach me how to use it, but she never got the chance.
What could have made this picture move?
So, what did Emily say? Did she tell you about the pictures and the voices?
How long has this been going on?
For about 2 weeks, I guess. You know what? I'll bet it's me. I'll bet it finally hit Emily that I'm just not Gloria and I never will be, and that running this place is always gonna be all up to her. And it was just more than her poor mind could bear.
What did the sheriff say when you called him about the stolen jewels?
He said since nobody got robbed at gunpoint or anything, coming out here again just didn't seem necessary. Said it sounded to him like the jewelry had just been misplaced. You see, it only felt fair to tell him about Emily's, delicate state of mind.
Really?
Where did that barred bounce game that's in the parlor come from? Do you know?
Emily says Josiah Crowley brought it in one day and just left it. Said it was so guests, as in him, would have something to do while they waited for a table.
Does the miniature golf course that's out back belong to the inn?
No, that was Josiah Crowley's. Way I hear, he built it himself.
Have you tried it out?
Me? Please, I got better things to do with my time.
Have you met Richard Topham?
Yeah, I've had the displeasure of meeting that quack.
Somehow he knew who I was before he even saw me.
He came over while they were putting out the fire today. Asked me who you were, and I was so frazzled at the time I told him. I don't usually give that crackpot the time of day.
Does everybody around here feel that way about him?
Not everybody. Like that circus fella said, there's a sucker born every minute. Me? I think ESP is a lot of JUNK.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Don't take any wooden nickels.
Cold.
Looks like this lever opens the couch. From the looks of those lanterns, I'm not the only one who's been down here recently.
Ooh.
An old piggy bank.
Money!
Swell, $1. This piggy bank looks like it's been here for a long time. I wonder if those tiles are supposed to make a picture.
Man. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, where this goes. I don't know where this one goes. Uh-oh. You okay? You okay? There we go. That actually really scared me.
Guess I better not leave the lights on. Jeepers, that sounds like Richard Topham. This door must open right into his living room.
Oh, good kitty.
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
Okay, now... I may have to break to go get her cage and stuff and food for her. I know that she'll be better if she's with me. If a storm does happen, but I don't think it will. But just from the safe side. But, Waldo's something. The wrong way. Oops.
Hello, Mr. Waddell.
Now what?
I need for you to cut a blank from this piece of quartz.
No big deal. Let's see it.
The blank needs to be just like the one you made before for Josiah Crowley.
Like I said, no big deal. You're gonna have to cough up $2, though. You can pay me when you pick it up. Good day.
Well.
Hello again.
What's your opinion of Richard Topham?
Interesting gentleman who's in an interesting line of work.
Does he do business here?
Yes, he does.
Jane thinks he's a crackpot.
He makes a living doing whatever it is he does, so obviously someone thinks he's the real deal.
I think I found the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
Really?
I have it right here.
It is from this bank.
May I see if it opens the box?
It takes 2 keys to open a safe deposit box. The owner's key and my key. And in this case, I'm under no obligation to open it for you.
Oh, but I...
However, were you to do me a small favor...
Sure.
I hired a seamstress to make a dress
go.
for my wife's birthday next week. Unfortunately, the seamstress and I had a falling out, and now I need to find someone to finish the dress.
Maybe I could find somebody. How much are you willing to pay them?
Oh, the fact of the matter is, the dressmaker quit because I couldn't pay her. I misled you before. Business is not fine. This bank is on the brink of ruin.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Archer.
I wanted to get my wife something nice because, well, it might be the last nice thing she gets for a long, long time. Now, Emily once mentioned that Jane used to be a dressmaker.
Say no more. Just give me the dress and I'll take care of it.
I have it right here. The seamstress said that all the pieces have been cut out and basted together. All that's needed is a sewing machine. When it's finished, bring it back and I'll let you try that key in Josiah's safe deposit box.
I guess I'll be going.
Nice talking to you.
Yay.
Mrs. Sheldon?
Yes?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's.
Get on with it, dear.
I was wondering, would it be possible for me to see the trivet you borrowed from Josiah Crowley?
You may not only see it, you may have it. Once I find it, that is. Unfortunately, I've an errand to run, so I can't look for it right now.
Maybe I could run the errand for you. I have a car.
So I see. Rather expensive car at that. Very well, Miss Drew. Go fetch my bridge cards from Miss Drakowski, and upon your return I shall present you with that trivet.
Who's Miss Jakowski?
The local telephone operator. You can find her at her house, or Titusville Telco, as she insists on calling it. The switchboard is in her parlor. As you can imagine, she never entertains. I, on the other hand, am expecting company within the hour, so do hurry.
Who played her voice? It sounded familiar. Even after playing this game like 10 times, I still don't know where everything is. I guess I have trouble. Stupid Carol. Okay, Titusville Telco. Titusville Telco. Here it is.
Yeah?
Are you Miss Jakowski?
Yeah? And you are?
Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's. You know, at the Lilac Inn.
Oh, yeah! I put you through to your father, didn't I? You pick up those papers for him yet?
Actually, Wait a minute. How did you know about that?
See this headset I'm wearing? I plug it in and what do you know? I hear things. Look, I'm kind of pressed for time. Going to a party and it takes me a while to get dolled up. What do you need?
Mrs. Sheldon asked me to pick up her bridge cards from you.
Tell you what, I'll get you those cards if you drive that fancy car of yours over to the orphanage and pick up some raffle tickets from Mrs. O'Shea. I should be able to unload a ton of them tonight.
I'd be happy to.
Good, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh gosh, she's just like, this is Olsen from, Little House on the Prairie. When they got phones up, she plugged in the thing and heard, heard what people were talking about on the phone. But yes, we do their choice for everybody now. Yay!
Excuse me, are you Mrs. O'Shea?
Yes?
My name is Nancy Drew, and
Stephen, put that down this instant. We do not run with sticks in our hands or in our mouths.
I'm sorry. You were saying?
Miss Jakowski asked me to pick up some raffle tickets from you.
Oh, yes, the raffle tickets. The fact of the matter is
Elsie, no hitting.
I can't even think about those raffle tickets right now. I promised the children they'd each get a toy for going a full week without breaking anything. And I'm short 5 toys.
Do not eat that, Clarence.
Would you like me to get 5 toys for you?
Oh, goodness, if you could do that, I'd be forever grateful. They can be any kind of toy at all. The children aren't the least bit picky.
Of course it tastes bad, Clarence. It's a pine cone.
I'd better go rinse out his mouth before. Oh, would you look at that? He's actually chewing it.
You're not a squirrel, Clarence. Spit that out this instant.
This is the fun part, guys. Speed gas. Where's the thing at? Does it
Did you
tell
deliver that telegram?
Not yet.
Can't pay you until you deliver it, you know.
I know. See you later.
You know, my mom and I love it too. Actually, my brother, sorry! My brother and my sister do as well. I don't know if my oldest brother does. It was a long time ago that we used to watch it, but we used to watch it for school. Oh, Blenheim Nursery, that's what I can do to... That's it.
Hello,
money.
I've got a telegram for Seymour.
Just leave it on the desk there. I'd tip you, but as you can see, my hands are filthy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to doll up some of my plants before this guy named Mr. Martin comes in. He's a big cheese at some oil company, and I'm hoping he... Ow!
Did that plant just bite you?
It did kind of feel that way.
I think I'll be going now. Bye.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I can't remember all the times I was, you know, really scared. Except in,
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this to Counselor Alice out at Camp Avondale. Keep up the good work.
I think in, The Dishonored Spy, I was a little bit scared. And in, The Captive Curse, I was a little bit scared, especially at, like, the gate scene. You all know what I'm talking about. And then, of course, the, Shadow at the Water's Edge. Got me too. Yeah, the Waltons. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, we loved the Waltons as well. Okay, where am I going? Come on, need to get going. What am I doing? Okay, I need toys, so I need to go win the thing at the end. Well, near the end. Hi. Good to sleep, little girl. When I was younger, I used to have a crush on a John Boy. Two, three. Ooh. Yeah, I have the full series. Actually, it's right over there. I may get it, but like I have the house, and it's really cool. I got it for Christmas 2 years ago. One, two, three. Woohoo, guys! I'm doing pretty well. Dang it! I hate it when I do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, crud. Okay, I need to figure out this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Like, I think one of my favorite Little House episodes would have to be when Almanzo becomes a cripple, and he then it goes through all that stuff, and you know. That'd be cool. My mom has like a few seasons of the Waltons, like season 1 and season 2, I think. But yeah. Yeah, we love it. We used to watch them not for school, but like for lunch. It'd be on. We'd plan it like that, like when we go to stop lunch. Oh my gosh, go up the hill. We'd plan it like that, and then we got to watch White House on the Prairie. So, anybody else cry when Harry went blind? Well, I don't think I should cry, but I did tear up. That was sad. Oh gosh, that was sad. And I was like, I'm stupid.
I hit it too hard.
My mom and I have actually started watching, oh my gosh! Go up.
I hit it too hard. I hit it too hard.
Shut up,
I
Nancy.
did it.
Yes! Oh gosh! Yay! But yeah, my mom and I actually started watching, Out of the House from the beginning. It's like, oh my gosh, I remember all these episodes! Like the, raccoon episode from season 1. That scared me when I was a kid. I had to read the books. I had to read the books for school, but I never got into them. I didn't even get past the first one because I wasn't into reading until I got to Nancy Drew and Al. So.
A little toy pony.
So yeah, and then oh my gosh, like I never really got into them, but like I want to read them now because I like because I love the show. And I've never seen the last episode ever. Like I know what happens. My mom's told me, but I've never seen it. Okay, where am I going? Okay, I need to go find the toy store. Where's the toy store?
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
Where's the... Oh, here it is. General store.
Maybe I could buy some toys for the orphans in here. A vending machine that just sells toys. Keen.
Get a doll.
2 toys down, 3 to go. That makes 3 toys.
Let's get a teddy bear.
4 toys. I just need 1 more.
Okay, guys, which one should I get? Plane, train, or boat? Oh man, my cat Nemo got me. So yeah, I watched. I'm gonna get the train.
5 toys. That's all I need.
I don't have enough money. Pay that dude. I'm gonna go to Bash's, Ooh, I like audiobooks. Like, I love the physical books, but audiobooks are good too. I listen to,
Hi, do you have 5 toys for me?
I certainly do.
Oh, that's wonderful. You're such a saint, you hear me? A saint. I'd better get these inside before the children see them. Thank you so much.
Mrs. O'Shea, the raffle tickets?
Oh, the raffle tickets? I don't have them, dear. You'll have to pick them up from Phelps' print shop. Then just take them straight to Mr. Kowski.
We don't pull hair, Ralphie. Especially when we have jelly on our hands.
Phelps Print Shop. Wonderful.
Sorry, young lady, I'm about to close.
I'm just here to pick up the raffle tickets you printed for Mrs. O'Shea.
Aw, darn it. I did tell her I'd have those done today, didn't I? Well, I'm sorry, but they're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow.
Oh, but I need to have them today.
And I need to go fishing.
Fishing?
My brother-in-law thinks he's hot stuff because he caught an 18-inch largemouth bass this morning. So I bet him I could catch a 19-incher by the end of the day. And if I do, I get his stamp collection. And if I don't, he gets mine. And since stamp collecting is about the only hobby I can afford these days, I'm going fishing.
I know. You stay here and print those raffle tickets, and I'll go fishing for you.
Not everybody can catch a 19-inch largemouth bass, you know. It takes skill and muscle and brains. Bass are pretty smart.
I can do it, Mr. Phelps.
You better be right, because you're not getting those raffle tickets until I get my 19-incher. You can use my gear. I left everything out at the fishing hole.
Great. I'll see you later.
oh yeah, I have the first one on my computer. Yeah, I heard like the 1956 books are way different than the yellow ones that I have.
First thing I need to do is bait my hook.
Like in one thing, I forget what,
Ooh, yuck. Now I toss this in the water, and when the bobber goes under the water, I need to pull the line up fast.
yeah, like one thing, like in one book that I love, it says something like how, you know, like in the yellow ones, this thing happened, you know, and Ned wasn't really present in
I
it.
caught one!
Is that it? 19 inches. Nope.
This doesn't look like a largemouth bass.
Yeah, gosh, I'm like 5 things at once here, guys. It's so hard. I apologize for losing my train of thought. Yeah, yeah, it's like one thing is that, like in the yellow ones that this happened, and Ned really wasn't that present, but in the 1956 books, the blue ones, it said that Ned was there and something happened and he
I got a fish!
got a black eye and got punched in the face.
Looks like 19 inches to me. Ew, that fish I caught really smells.
Well, let's see what you got in there. How about that? You did it. Here, let me take it from you.
Please do. I think it's starting to get a little ripe.
Just rest yourself a minute while I get those raffle tickets. There you go. 10 dozen tickets to the annual Orphans Benefit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go make a telephone call.
To your brother-in-law?
Yeah, The one who used to collect stamps.
Bye.
Okay. Then I take this to who? I forget. The woman at the first thing. That's right. You gotta go get gas. Gosh, my nose got a sneeze. Ow. Oh, that hurt.
Do you have my bridge cards?
Well, no, but
Dang it. I need to get gas soon. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go get gas just so I don't run out. Wrong way. I gotta go to the orphanage?
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
just 50 cents worth, please.
That's so funny. This sound of pumping gas.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Thank you, miss. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Drive zippily.
Everyone's inside. Must be nap time.
Nope. I need to go to Titusville Telco.
Hi, you got those raffle tickets for me?
I sure do.
Great. And here are Mrs. Sheldon's bridge cards. One of the gals spilled Moxie all over them, but I cleaned them up real good, so let's not tell Mrs. Sheldon, okay?
Okay. Thanks for your help, Miss Jakowski.
Thanks for your help. Bye now.
And I go back to the first person again. Yay! Guys, we're done doing everybody's shorts form. Woohoo! Finally. I started a little bit late because I forgot that my mouse was upstairs with in my desk. So.
Do you have my bridge cards?
Right here.
Good. And here is Josiah's trivet. I didn't realize when I asked to borrow it that it was such an eyesore. But once a sumptuous dish of my buff stroganoff was placed atop it, I assure you, no one noticed. Now do run along. My guest will be arriving any minute, and that dress of yours, it's, well...
I like this dress. It's very flouncy.
What does that mean? Like... That might sound bad. Like it flows or something like that, or bashes something. Bashes. There we go.
Hi, nice dairy you got here.
Sorry, but we're not really open to the public. The cows are kind of shy.
I understand. Bye.
God, I thought he said something like that. Okay.
I'm finished. Check. Check. I'm finished with that. I'm finished with that. Can't check that off till it's done. I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished with that. I'm finished with that. Check. Check. Can't check that off yet. Check. Check.
I don't know what way he said to do it. And I need to make money so I can get the blank. Do you guys remember? All I found was on my first gift of this. Give myself a shot. In order to get just as shit I found. I don't know how to get, you know, like I don't know how to get him to tell me.
Did you deliver that telegram?
Not yet.
Can't pay you until you deliver it, you know.
I know. See you later.
Guys, do you know how I can get him to tell me? So I don't have enough money to get that blank thing. Oh, really? You can? Everything else, Camp Avondale. That's it.
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
Camp Avondale. Thank you. I did not know you could do that.
Hi, I've got a telegram for a counselor here named Alice.
That's me. Hang on. Oh, go dry up, Jason! What a jokester. Anyway, thanks. I'm afraid I don't have any money to tip you.
That's okay. Have a swell day.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
Come on.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Okay, now can I get back to the guy? Great, now I want to watch. Oh,
Did you
Good House
deliver that
McCurry.
telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Mr. Jones at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
Ash's Dairy. Okay, I gotta do a couple more.
Hello, I need to deliver this telegram to Mr. Jones.
That's me. Thanks. You can tell me I'm all wet, but I don't have any money to tip you with. Wait a minute. Here, how about a nice fresh glass of milk?
No, thank you. Bye.
It'd be kind of weird. Yeah, so before I came up here, came down here, I watched a episode of the Hardy Boys. The history of the silent scream where the girl's deaf. I don't know if anyone has seen it. Oh, it's really good.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Miss Ross at Sunnybrook Farm. Keep up the good work.
Where's that at? Sunnybrook Farm. Sunnybrook Farm. Sunnybrook Farm. Hey, got it!
Hi, I have a telegram from Miss Ross.
My name's Rebecca, and I'm only 10, but I'll deliver it to her for you, I promise. I won't let you down or double-cross you or anything like that.
Well, okay. Thank you, Rebecca.
No sweat. I mean, you're welcome.
Yeah, I need to get to $2 so I can get that blank.
Hello.
Whoop.
Do you
let me
wish
that.
to enroll?
No, I'm just looking around. Bye.
Farewell.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Dr. Bob out at the observatory. Keep up the good work.
After this should be good. Wrong way. Observatory. Now I want to watch.
I've only got half a
Little
tank
House
of
on the
gas
Prairie.
left. I should gas up before I forget. I'm supposed to deliver this telegram to Dr. Bob.
That would be me. Thank you.
Wow, that's a big telescope.
Come back after dark and I'll let you take a look. You can consider it your tip.
I may just do that. Bye-bye.
I wish he could do that.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Miss Temple at Lowood Academy. Keep up the good work.
Lowood Academy. Okay. Yay.
Hello, Mr. Waddell. Are you done making that blank?
Have you got my fee?
Right here.
Good. Here's the blank I cut for you. Enjoy.
Then we're gonna go here, talk to Jane, and then I need to sew the dress.
What's cooking?
Since you used to be a dressmaker, do you think you could help me sew something?
Me? Sew? No, I can't. Sewing takes practice, and I haven't sewed a stitch in years. Whatever it is, believe me, I'd wreck it.
Then how about giving me some pointers?
No can do. Sorry.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
You betcha.
Open the door.
Would it be all right if I used your sewing machine?
Go right ahead, but remember, you're on your own.
There's no needle.
It's probably in the box with the rest of Mom's sewing stuff. Ask Jane if she knows where it is.
Do I have to play the record I found, or is it okay if I don't?
What's cooking?
Would you happen to know where the needle for the sewing machine in Emily's room is?
I moved all of Gloria's sewing things out of there and put them in a little box. Look, I'm supposed to get the pies we baked before all the hullabaloo this morning ready for the delivery man. They gotta be put in the shipping container just so, or he casts a kitten. This is how he wants them organized. Now why don't you go out on the porch and get those pies ready to go while I look for that sewing box?
Sounds good.
She's sleeping. Oh, on my lap. Like, my leg is starting to cramp, but I don't want to move it. Okay, now I want pie. Or cake. I want cake. Cake sounds good. Don't hit your head, little girl. I hate doing this.
All done.
Snoop!
I'll bet those are the two brothers that built the inn and Josiah's house. I'll bet this was taken in that passageway I found. There's something written on the back.
Oh, my knee hurts.
Jeepers! I'm behind one of the walls in Emily's room. I'll bet that's how someone makes that picture move.
It's a good girl. Yeah.
I should ask Jane about the photo I found that allowed me to find that staircase that goes behind Emily's room. Guess I better not leave the lights on.
There we go. I don't want to listen to it because it's just so long and pointless.
Thanks for doing the pies. The more I do it, the worse I seem to get at it. Here's that box. I'm sure that sewing machine needle is in there somewhere.
I see it.
Remember, when it comes to using it, you're on your own, kiddo.
I think I know why Emily has been seeing and hearing strange things.
Well, I'm all ears. Tell me.
I found a secret passageway that goes from the inn to Josiah Crowley's old house. And off of it, I found a staircase that leads to a space behind a wall in Emily's room. That's the staircase that's in this old picture.
You mean the noises that Emily's been hearing? The things she's been seeing? It's because someone's been sneaking around behind the wall in her room?
It may even be that someone is trying to scare her on purpose.
On purpose? Who would want to do something like that?
I was able to open the staircase because I saw the picture I just showed you. And I found that picture on the shelf in your podium.
You mean it was right there under my nose? Hold the phone! You think I'm the one who's been sneaking around?
Yeah. Yeah, it is creepy.
Well, I did find the picture right there.
But I've never seen it before in my life. Besides, anyone who's ever been behind this desk could have seen that picture. It's hardly fair to go pointing a finger at me.
Maybe Emily will know something about it.
She went into town to run some errands. At least that's what I told her to do. Heaven knows she could use some fresh air.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye now.
Gotta love it. The first thing I do as soon as we know she's not there, we snoop.
All I need is the dress Jim Archer gave me, and I can start sewing. There. Not bad, Miss Drew. Not bad at all.
It was bad. I'll go ahead and listen to it. I don't know what to do. It's so stupid. Oh my gosh.
I'll never forget the night it all began. That dark, stormy, fateful night when I decided the time had come to rid the world of the creature. But it would take money to do that, and to get money, I needed to confront my arch enemy, Nick, who had recently become able to transform himself fittingly into a giant warthog. When his forest hideaway came into view, I dismounted and approached the door on foot so I could take him by surprise. My fear that he would hear me proved groundless, for a terrible storm began to rage, washing away the sound of my footsteps. I peered through the rain-streaked window beside his front door and could see him sitting in front of the fire.
True.
He had returned to human form, but the malicious smile on his face suggested that he was recalling his recent porcine exploits. Seeing that the door was unlocked, I hurled it open and marched across the room toward him. "Step away from that bottle of warthog potion," I commanded, "and give me the 20 gold coins you stole from my poor servant." "I'm not going to give you a thing, save, perhaps, a taste of my sword." And with that, he drew his sword. In an instant, I had drawn mine, and so commenced the fiercest sword fight the world had ever known. The storm raging outside paled in comparison to our battle. To my surprise, Nick's experiences as a lower life form seemed to have improved his skill as a swordsman. I feinted, I parried, and yet victory eluded me. And soon I began to feel my strength ebbing from me. I was tiring rapidly. Summoning every ounce of what little energy remained in my body, I lunged at him one last desperate time. Ouch! Why, you've wounded me! I had managed to wound him on his right arm, just above the elbow. Curse you! His words, punctuated as they were by an untimely clap of thunder, sent a shiver down my spine. "Save your breath," I intoned, "and give me those gold coins." "Here, take your precious coins." He tossed the bag of coins onto a chair, but as I reached for them, he reached for his bottle of potion, and in a matter of seconds, my night had gone from bad to horrible.
That was stupid. I know, right? Like, everything that is in these games, that has to be the weirdest. Now, oh, sorry. My phone fell on Casey. It's okay, little girl. Oh boy. Now I need to go talk to Jim Archer. I'm tired. I beat this game in like... I finished the previous game, and then I played this game, and I beat it that same night. I forget what game was before this though.
How's the dress coming?
All done.
This is beautiful. Thank you. Now let's see if that key you found opens up Josiah's safe deposit box. That was Josiah's key, all right, but that is not Josiah's will.
It looks like some kind of journal. Would it be okay if I kept this?
If it was money or jewelry or something like that, I'd turn it over to Topham. But a journal? Finders keepers, as far as I'm concerned. I'll be at my desk if you need me.
It's locked, naturally. It's locked, naturally. Flute, 7.025 megahertz. Puck! That's who Josiah played in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Pyramus, 7.057 megahertz. Thisbe, 7.050 megahertz. It looks like some kind of record of the people Josiah talked to on his ham radio.
Okay, now
Anything else I can do for you?
I guess I'll be going.
Goodbye now.
I can go back to the inn and go to Josiah's hideout and do the radio thing. But I was about to go into the inn. Okay. You know, I'm sorry. I would love a barn like this, and like have like a hideout like it does in here. I would love that. Probably have it either for video games or like a reading nook. I don't know. I got about 5 hours of sleep on Saturday night, and I got about 4 to 5 last night. So
Looks like Josiah was a ham radio operator.
shouldn't anything happen? It's not going. Why isn't it going?
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Speak to me. Hello?
That scared me.
This is Pyramus. Who are you?
My name's Nancy Drew. Does somebody named Puck usually call you on this frequency?
Somebody named Puck used to. Apparently he found something better to do. Haven't talked to him in months.
Well, that's because he passed away not too long ago.
Oh, well, that's a good excuse, I guess.
I guess.
How'd you know he called me Pyramus?
I'm a friend of his. I found your name and radio frequency in his journal.
So why are you talking to me? You're not going to have me write down something stupid then make me repeat it on cue like he did, are you?
Puck did that?
Whenever he rattled off this Shakespeare quote, I was supposed to rattle off this stupid saying he gave me.
What stupid saying was that?
No can do. I promised Puck I'd only repeat it if I heard the quote.
Is the passage from one of Shakespeare's sonnets?
Darned if I know.
But if I come up with a quote, there's no reason why you can't tell me the stupid saying, right?
Well, come to think of it, he never said the quote had to come from him. So, yeah, I guess I could tell you.
Did Puck tell you much about himself?
He told me he was just this lonely old rich guy who lived by himself and had a bunch of weird hobbies. In a pig's eye.
You didn't believe him?
Rich guys don't own ham radio sets. They own radio stations. In their spare time, they drive fast cars and sail around the world and hobnob with other rich guys. They don't shoot the breeze with working stiffs like me.
But
look, if it made the guy happy to tell me he was rich, fine. No skin off my nose. But he didn't fool me. No siree. Not for a second. Anyways, the missus is calling, which means I gotta skedaddle. Over and out.
He sounds like the guy who played George McFly from Back to the Future. Why isn't it working?
Hello? Flute? Are you there?
This is Flute, but you sure don't sound like Puck, so explain yourself.
My name's Nancy Drew.
So where's Puck?
Well, I'm pretty sure Puck's real name was Josiah Crowley, and I hate to say it, but he passed away earlier this year.
Ah, that's a shame. Heck, I never got to give him his sentence.
So if and when you hear a certain passage from Shakespeare, you're supposed to repeat a sentence that he dictated to you some time ago?
How'd you know that?
It's a long story, but do you think you could repeat the sentence for me?
I'd be glad to. Just as soon as you repeat the right passage from Shakespeare for me.
But I don't know what it is.
Then I can't tell you. Sorry, but I promised Puck.
Did you know Puck very well?
I felt like I did. Met him over the radio a couple of years ago. What a character. What'd you say his real name was?
Josiah Crowley.
Strange. I never heard of him.
Why is that strange?
He led me to believe he was this big cheese out in Hollywood. You know, some famous producer, director or something. Said he owned his own studio.
He didn't own a studio, and he certainly didn't live in Hollywood.
I'll be darned. So he was just lying to me. Well, that's all right. I may have told him a fib or three over the years myself. Like the time I told him I was a scratch golfer. I don't even know what that means. In any case, you tell me the passage, I'll tell you the sentence. Until then, over and out.
Back in here again.
Thisbe, are you there? Hello?
I'm Thisbe, but only Puck calls me that. Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm afraid I have some bad news about Puck.
Oh dear, they closed the play he was starring in, didn't they? That's why I haven't heard from him. He's too far down in the dumps. Oh, I was afraid it was something like that.
Actually, you haven't heard from him because he passed away several months ago.
Oh my, that's worse, isn't it? And after all that rigmarole he went through, making sure I knew my line and understood my cue?
So he gave you a line to say and told you to repeat it only after you heard your cue, which was a passage from Shakespeare.
Why, that's exactly what he did. He did the same thing with you, didn't he? How he enjoyed spreading his love of acting. He called himself the Johnny Appleseed of theater.
Yes, well, could you tell me the line he gave you to say?
I'd be delighted to.
Thisbe, are you there?
I'm waiting for my cue.
But I don't know what that is.
Puck was adamant that I not say my line unless and until I hear my cue. Sorry.
So Puck told you he was an actor?
He told me that acting was his life and that he'd gotten rich and famous doing it. No matter who he was to the rest of the world, that's what he was to me, and that's how I want to remember him.
When I think I know what your cue from Shakespeare is, I'll contact you again, okay?
Suit yourself. Over and out.
One sec, guys. Sorry. Oh my gosh. My mind is blown! Wow. That is crazy. Okay. Now I know what to do.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Now what?
Could I see that copy of A Midsummer Night's Dream you have there?
Why?
Well, you said it was Josiah's favorite play. I'd just like to take a look at it.
It's a very old copy. I'd rather it not be handled unnecessarily, lest it fall completely apart. I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but request denied.
It was nice talking to you.
I'm sure it was.
Okay. Now we know what we gotta do now. Look at fur on my mouth because I kissed her. Stupid me, I put on some lipstick before I started streaming.
I feel like someone's watching me. Guess I better not leave the lights on. I don't hear anybody. Now would be a good time for me to sneak inside and have a quick look at that Shakespeare book.
Clear your mind of all thoughts.
think about nothing save that spoon. Yori, be quiet. You're disturbing us.
There we go.
Mr. Topham?
Yes, Mrs. Deckman?
Josiah must have circled these quotes, but why? Something tells me I better write down all the stuff that's circled here in my journal.
Is it okay if I blink?
Yes, it's okay if you blink. Just
I can't go out the front door. He'll hear me.
your thoughts focus.
Should I concentrate on the top edge or the bottom edge?
Either one, Mrs. Deckman. Just concentrate.
Mr. Topham,
Yes, Mrs. Deckman?
am I trying to push it or pull it?
Push it.
I would love to be in like a real life history. You know, I want that. That would be amazing. You know, or like if someone could like make up a mystery for me to solve. You know, but like not tell me. You know, it's like not it be. You know, like not it be like totally planned out. You know, like have it be spontaneous and stuff like that. That'd be amazing. I would love that.
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
Did you all see one thing on her site? Facebook. It said that it said that oh gosh, that one girl created like a full-out mystery for her mom for Christmas, and she had to she had like the pages from like the letters Nancy writes at the end of every single game. All those, that'd be amazing. It's okay, girl. It would be amazing. Oh my gosh. And then she said like she had like actual people from her family be in the suspect list. She had a suspect list as well. That would be amazing. Gotta go through all this again.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
Flute here. That you, Nancy Drew?
Yes, it's me, and I think I know the Shakespeare passage that Puck wanted you to listen for.
Let's hear it.
Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
That's it. Here, let me check my logbook for the response. Now I'm supposed to say, leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about.
Leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about?
Those were Puck's exact words. Well, hope I've been of some help. Over and out.
No, yeah, and then she said like that there was one thing that she had to do, like create like a blacklight thing. If I remember correctly, there was one time I saw on the Nature Drew Sleuth's site. She said that one girl had one couple was expecting a baby, and the gender reveal party was a Nancy Drew themed, and then a thing said will it be Nancy Drew, will it be Nancy Drew or a Hardy Boys, and then it was just really cool, and then like it showed some things, and then one thing at like the very end of it, it was like this little piece of paper. My light just moved. And like this little piece of paper, and someone was shining a flashlight at it. And it was like the other end of a really, really dark room. It was just so cool. It's like, okay. That'd be fun.
Thisbe, are you there? Hello?
This is Thisbe. Are you the young lady I talked to before?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I know the cue now.
I'm listening.
If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
That's what I was to say, although my delivery was much better when Puck was coaching me. And now, as Puck was fond of saying, I bid you adieu. Over and out.
Okay, last one.
Pyramus, can you hear me? Hello?
This is Pyramus. Is this whoever it was before?
Yes, Nancy Drew. And I think I know the Shakespeare quote Puck used to rattle off when he wanted you to say that stupid saying.
Think so? Well, let's hear it.
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night.
How'd you know?
Long story. What did he tell you to say in response?
Wait a minute. I had to write it down. Here. You're gonna love this. A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
I told you it was stupid.
I really appreciate your help.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of car did Puck drive? Do you know?
I don't think he had a car.
And he tried to tell me he was rich. Over and out.
Yeah, they said they were going to do it when Indy was the summer intern again, but then they changed it to Alibi and Ashes. So I think they did it because it was her, because she said in a thing in a video of hers that this game is her favorite.
Flute is a character in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Do you guys know what I should do here? You know, they might have a trick or something. Get stuck on this one. Okay, it says here, press button square on the second column from left. This person should have pictures. Okay, bottom square on the second column from left. What does that mean? Bottom square of the first column on the left. I don't know what that means. Oh gosh, I hate this. Gosh, I don't know what to do. Yep, I looked at that. I still don't know how to make out what this person on this walkthrough is saying. Okay, press bottom square on the second column from left. Okay, so this is a row, this is a row, this is a row, this is a row. This? Not that. Yeah, got it. Press bottom square the second. Go from the bottom square the first column on the left. Middle square the last column on the right. Okay, this is good. And that maybe? No. I can't get flute. That's the only thing that gets me. Okay, press bottom square on the second column from the left. Bottom square at the first column on the left. Middle and last column on the right. There we go! Got it! Okay, I like this game. I like this game. Okay. Snowflake. Reset. Yeah, click the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. Dang it. Dang it, I didn't get it. Yeah, it is. Dang it. Yay! Whoa! Take this to Tiny Town, and for oodles of fun, use it there to hit a hole-in-one.
A golf ball. No doubt meant to be used on that golf course of Josiah's.
Okay, so now, I know what we need to do now.
Another safe deposit box key?
I'm stuck. There we go.
Emily, please, just settle down. It's all right. It's not all right. Stop lying. Something's wrong with me.
You've got to go talk to Emily. She's in a bad way.
What do you mean? What's happened?
Please, go talk to her. She won't listen to me. I'm no help at all.
Just go back to River Heights, Nancy.
But I think I know where the real Will is.
It doesn't matter. I can't run the inn anyway. I'm going to have to sell it.
What do you mean?
I took a nap after I got back from running errands, and when I woke up, This was in my hand. It's one of the necklaces that I thought had been stolen. I have no idea how it got there.
That's creepy.
I must do things and not remember. All this responsibility on top of losing Mom. I can't cope with it. I'm having what'd Jane call it? A nervous breakdown.
No, you're not.
I don't want to talk anymore. Go home. You're just making things worse.
What has she done? Honestly. I'm gonna go, is this at my academy? I gotta go fill up. I gotta go take this and I gotta fill it up for that, where's the academy? Dang it, where's the academy? There it is.
Hello, I've got a telegram for Miss Temple.
I am she. We teachers don't get paid much, you know.
I understand. Did this by any chance used to be the Brewster Academy?
Why, yes it did.
Thought so. Bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Dr. Ackerman out at the Deer Mountain Resort. Keep up the good work.
Okay, now I can go get some gas.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Okay, now go to the bank. Almost done, guys.
Hello again.
I found another safe deposit box key that belonged to Josiah.
Impossible. Josiah only had one box, and you've already opened it.
Can you tell me whose key this is?
It is one of ours. Where did you get it?
I won it playing golf at Josiah's with a special ball. I had to ace one of the holes.
Why does that sound familiar? I know why. That's what Clara always called me, her ace in the hole. That's who this key belongs to, Clara Pickford. So, Clara Pickford was really Josiah Crowley in disguise.
Apparently, he loved playing tricks like that on people and hiding things right under their noses. I wonder what this is. Gloria Dowd, now Crandall, and Jane Willoughby, circa 1912.
Jane Willoughby? That doesn't look the least bit like Jane Willoughby.
No, it certainly doesn't. I'd better get back to the Lilac Inn and have a talk with her right now.
Dun dun dun.
Move out of the way, would you please? I'm kind of in a hurry.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me who you really are.
What are you talking about?
I just saw a picture of Jane Willoughby, the real Jane Willoughby.
It's been swell knowing you, sister.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
What if all the potholes are just magically fixed?
I'll bet she's heading for the state line. I know. I'll take a shortcut and head her off.
Yeah, it was. Woohoo!
Why couldn't you just mind your own business?
Because
Dear Ned, I know you'll be home from school in a couple of days, but I couldn't wait to tell you. I just solved a mystery. I figured out that Emily Crandall's guardian was really an imposter named Marion, who intercepted the letter Emily wrote to Jane Willoughby after her mom died. She pretended to be Jane not only so she could steal Emily's valuables, but so she could convince Emily that she was incapable of running Lilac Inn, and that she should sell it and split the money with her. On top of all that, I found Josiah Crowley's real will. In it, he left Emily so much money that she'll be able to hire all the people she needs to keep the inn going. He left Jim Archer a ton of money, too, which means he won't have to close his bank. And from now on, he'll be able to buy his wife a new dress anytime he wants.
Aww.
As for Richard Topham, Josiah left him nothing. Although Topham still refuses to admit that he forged the first will and insists that he's going to contest the will I found. Dad says it's highly doubtful he'll succeed, and that he'd be better off sticking to spoon tricks.
Thank you.
Anyway, when you get home, I'll give you all the details over a nice big piece of slightly damaged cherry pie. Wait till you hear that part of the story. As always, Nancy.
Thank you, guys. Hey, as a detective, congratulations on cracking the case. You've been awarded the title of Smart Cookie for successfully solving the case.
Great news, I think. See, Frank and Joe Hardy have invited me to help them solve a mystery. Only this mystery takes place on a train. But not just any train. A train that was found abandoned years ago in the middle of nowhere. All of its passengers had simply vanished. Some people say the train is jinxed. Others say it's haunted. I mean, it'll be fun to finally get to work alongside the Hardy Boys, but I just hope the trip we're going on doesn't turn out to be, you know, one way.
Frank and Joe Hardy and guests are invited to join Miss Laurie Chuvar for a journey aboard Hurley's Comet. Train will depart at last train to Blue Moon Canyon. No problem, guys. That's it. Just there we go. Okay, guys, I did it. I beat the game, and I'm tangled up in cords. Yay! That's what I love. I love getting tangled up in cords, guys. Okay, guys, tonight I finished Nancy Drew, Secret of the Old Clock. I keep wanting to say Secret of Shadow Ranch. Anyway, guys, soon, I can't remember what day, but I will be starting Nancy Drew and the Creature of Kapu Cave. I think I might actually be starting it tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, but I could be wrong. Here, let me look at my thing. Nope, not that. Twitch schedule. Didn't play that. Played that. 22nd. What is today? 22nd. Well, guys, I'm a day behind on stuff. Woo. Yeah, I'll be playing, hopefully I can get that game done in 2 days. Then I'll be back on track. But yeah, I'll be starting, Nancy Drew, the Creature of Kapu Cave, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Actually, fun fact, I played it not that long, like about 2 weeks ago, and I played it without a walkthrough. There's only 2 points in the game that I had to have a walkthrough for help. It's this one loopy puzzle, and yeah, so yeah, and I was pretty proud of myself. And at the end, it said, "Hey, Sassy Detective, you've been awarded the title of," and then it said something, and they said for beating the game in record time, and I'm like, no way, that is awesome. Okay, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you all for watching. This video will be up soon. It'll be up tonight. I hope you all can watch me tomorrow at 7 p.m. Mission Time when I start playing Nancy Drew, the Creature of Kapu Cave. And so I had to get you around the mic for meeting this little girl. Yeah. No yawn? Okay. Normally I can get her to yawn. Oh. Okay, everybody, I hope you all watch me tomorrow. Hope you all have a good night. Bye, guys!